Hello, welcome to World Cup UHC 2022. This season, we are moving to a new version. It is 1.18 with old combat. And we have quite a lot of people here. I think it's like 37. It is an FFA, as you can see by tab. No team colors. Many countries, many new countries, and many new players. Some countries which we see for the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna go over the countries first, if I can go through this mess of a spawn that I made. So first off, starting with Code Guam, he's playing for Joshua. Then the next country, it is South Korea with Jay, he's back. Then we have insert a JPEG for Philippines, the BP for England. Zev playing for Singapore, Misha for Russia, Jamie for Turkey. Hey, it's a new country, it is Turkey. Ooh, also Guam. Guam is a new country. We're up for Guam. Bradzi for Australia, good morning. Odicon for New Zealand, also good morning. Alex is back for Romania. Dahi for Spain. Spoot for Netherlands. There's no one here on France, but it's Remy. It is Remy that's playing. Fra for Italy. Plant for Ireland. Good night, worst time. Then we have Dieter for Belgium. Hey, it's a new country alert. It is Brazil. Welcome, Mito Dog. Erkun is back for Lithuania. What else? Wales, they don't have their flag, but he's here. It is Flint. Scotland, it is Limis Show, also known as Mark 5M. Oh my god, is that a new country? It is Denmark. Galarza. Estonia with Coast Like Cakes. It's a new country. Is it a country? Is it not? It is Puerto Rico. It is Estonia. It's worlds. Or just one world. Kubaslav for Czech Republic. We have Spitun for Bulgaria. Carly for Norway. It is me for Croatia once again. Dar for Israel. Sin for Canada. Checo, he's here. He's for Mexico. Then what is this? Morocco. Oh my god, new country? It is. It's an African country. I don't think we've ever had an African country yet. He's playing for Morocco. It's Darken. And here for the returning champions, it is USA. They hope that Jacob is going to bring them glory. And last but not least, it is a season 1 or the 27th season champions Chile with Plushie 33. Did I miss something in chat? I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at it, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, oh, and certainly, and last but certainly not least, we have the two spectators, both Canadian, both French Canadian. It is Brodator and Flusmaker. Thank you for spectating. Scenarios are the standard stuff. It is Fast Smelting with beta zombies because you don't want to run out of arrows. Apple rates are gonna be higher than usual because you're probably gonna mine a lot of gold anyway, so don't waste time with that. And everything else is standard. Nether is on. Hello, new version, Nether on. That sounds like a fun idea. Only basic potions are on. No splash or strength or tier 2 potions. And I believe that's it. If I missed something, I hope I didn't. Thank you for sticking with this intro. It was a longer one, but thank you Arctic for hosting, and thank you Heyon, Kojake, Hookie for helping with the hosting, so everything runs smoothly. That's it. Enjoy World Cup 2022. Woo.
Okay, left. Turn on Spectre. Open your inventory for additional spec tools and commands.
Suspicious players, nice.
Toggle spec info types. Oh.
PvP damage. Okay, it's enabled.
Okay, everything's enabled.
I'm gonna
Suspicious
disable
player.
unexposed ores. That's gonna look weird.
Oh, is there one? Unexposed.
Yeah, but I mean, there's ores and unexposed ores.
PV damage, PvP damage. Structure is core colors. Toggles whether spec info names are color after their team or they're always white. Oh, it doesn't matter in this. Potion could be. Second. Oh, spectator command.
Highlight player.
PP near. Oh, there's /death log to see where someone died if we miss a death.
Does that not appear in chat, basically?
Well, it's like if you don't TP someone.
How do I randomly? Okay, never mind.
Take this to toggle night vision.
Oh, we're gonna start.
Oh, let me record.
Bonjour et bienvenue à la Coupe du Monde de UHC. Minecraft. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the World Cup of Minecraft UHC, and Skylord is starting here. He's got a nether monument.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And that gives him a free gapple and 2 free obsidian. So, and there are, of course, some gold blocks that could be mined there. He's also got a village right here in the savannah. So that's a really good start for Croatia. He's got gold pants. They're enchanted.
I got first damage for the stats,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Love the stats.
Fra also decided to find a village. Let's see if his looks better. Or that's also a savannah village. So they might be able to find some... the savannah villages often have... What are they called? The brewing stands. You should have taken the bookshelves. Fra,
oh yeah, Nether is on. You're right.
Nether is on, so a free... potion brewer is a good thing to have. Can you get totems of woodland mansions? And the answer should be yes. I'm not gonna answer publicly though.
You're not sure, yeah.
So Ghost Like Cakes is here representing Estonia, and he's only played 1 round ever, and it's the World Cup from last year, where he did get 5 kills.
So are you gonna
watch out for him.
Are you gonna go through every players? Every countries?
As I come up with them,
okay.
I'm gonna, Frav that we saw earlier represents Italy. He's one of the bigger underdogs, and Ghost is next to a jungle. There's a very large jungle with melons in here, so I think a lot of players might decide to, Misha's in the jungle as well. So, in terms of potions, that makes a trip to the Nether a lot worth it because they can't do poison. And they can't do strength, but you can maximize your healing with healing potions. Monsters will start spawning. Plent is here representing Ireland. I was going to say Wales. I almost had it very, very wrong. I think Fra found another village. Is that a different village? Or is it the same village? No, it's the same village. The spectator thing brought me astray.
Oh, send that to Vindicator.
That's why he asked about the totems? Yeah, I should have seen, but he did find a mansion, and this mansion is filled with stuff. And it's in representing Canada, has decided to die first. We could switch them around. We could say he represented Russia, right? And
yeah, technically you could switch them around.
We'll just switch them around. That's what we're gonna do, right? Well, after all, we are Canadian. We can decide these things.
Mm-hmm.
So from now on, Sin was representing Russia. You understand? And our Canadian representative, where is he? Ex-Misha, of course. Can't be more Canadian than ex-Misha. There's maple syrup running through his veins. But yes, there is an evoker in here, so it is possible to get a totem of undying. I just recommend being smarter about it than Sin was. So we'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if someone actually gets a totem of undying. It could be a game changer. Kuba's got a village of his own. You know, you're there. Spood is swimming, as the Netherlanders tend to do. They like to be below water level. Oh, so they wanted to respawn Sin, maybe?
I mean,
Okay,
he deserves
we'll
it, but he kind of just like killed himself. It almost looked like he didn't want to play it. I mean, I don't know if he knew about it.
I mean,
but, you know.
I don't know. If he lagged out, then yes. But if he didn't lag out and he just went in because he's stupid. So Dargan. Oh, okay. There's 22 yeses. All right. So we might have a second player representing.
He's getting camped. He's getting camped by the villager. Oh my god. He's gonna die again.
Nice.
Jumping of dimension. Oh, okay. They're not following. He's fine.
So Dargan here, first player to represent an African country, Morocco. So a lot on his shoulders. Exmisha, representing Russia and or Canada. You choose. Barv is here, and he is representing Northern Ireland. He's got a village here, but he doesn't really. I think he probably raided most of it at this point. Zev and Chekhov both found villages. Is it the same one? Zev, our friendly Singaporean, and might probably be the biggest underdog in the round with the lowest kill ratio. Now, to briefly explain the kill-death ratio, for those who don't understand, it's like the amount of people you have killed per times you have died. And Zev basically dies 10 times for 2 players she's killed. And, that's not the it's a little bit low.
You're getting pretty close to that too.
I'm getting pretty close to that. I'm working my way there. And Checo has got this. There's a lot of savanna villages around here. So we got a hot weather map with lots of savannas. And Checo by now is on that side over there. So I don't know if the new, the old school players like Checo, who's really used to playing in 1.8 with the since like 2014.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if there's a lot of very public game players or like good players that it's hard to tell how well they're gonna do with 1.18, or if it gives it, if they're still dominate, or if someone a little more mid tier has a chance of doing something because it's 1.18. Yeah. I don't really know.
What's the command to get night vision?
Look in your inventory, I think.
Because Remy has found a mine shaft.
Yeah, open your inventory and it's the
night vision. I got it.
Yeah.
So Rémi, je suis sans famille, je m'appelle Rémi, et j'ai chanté ça à l'envers. Anyway, it's an old anime. But Rémi, representing France, has found a mine shaft, and it's a dangerous cave down here. Dangerous cave. He really went down rather quickly. Spent as little time as possible on the surface, and though to be fair, we'll be able to get wood. But this is some dangerous. You can't stop and mine while skeletons are shooting at you and creepers are falling behind you. Oh, he just wow. Okay, that is some ballsy playing, I will say. This is not how you usually do it. Impressive evasion tactics. How will he deal with a baby zombie then? Yeah, pillaring up. That's the typical way. But with we have to be clear here. It's in 1.18, so you have the 1.18 caves. Yeah. But everything about combat is 1.8. So there's no shields, and spam clicking works very well, and so does rotting.
Sim got a lush cave.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if you call that a cave, I mean.
If it's underground and it's hollow, it's a cave.
The lush part isn't very a cave, but there is a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it leads straight into diamonds. That's good.
Mark from Scotland, one of the veterans of the game, though he doesn't have that many recorded rounds played.
He
He
has a
doesn't
pretty
have
big-
that many seasons played, but he's been playing them for a long, long time.
I mean, he has a pretty good number. I think
He has a pretty good number. I mean, among the roster here, we have a lot of players who play public games more than they play recorded rounds.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Checo's
Remy
found a
suffocating.
rule. Oh, yeah, Remy's suffocating. That is that hurt a little bit. But
Yeah,
I saw Remy is very efficient caver, I would say. So I think he'll go back into this, so long as he doesn't do that too often. So we got Alex and Fra meeting up. They're exchanging they're showing each other their meat. That's what it
Oh,
looked
really?
like. Yeah, that.
I mean, good
Okay.
for them.
Yeah, good. I mean, that's how you build international relations, I guess. There's a Badlands in this map. I don't know if that is wise, but it is here. And who just
maybe-
arrived here? Code Joshua is in the village in the Badlands.
Maybe the rates are changed in this on Arctic. I don't know.
I should hope the rates are changed. Otherwise, that could be a whole lot of gold. Let me check down below here rapidly.
Because like on my server, it's changed, so like I can
Yeah.
mesas. So
But
I would
I
assume it's the same for Arctic.
Gold at Y30. No, I don't see gold higher than Y30, so that looks like it's been addressed. There is no like higher rates of gold than usual by the looks of it.
That's good.
I mean that's a quick look at it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. It looks like you're right. Maybe we're both wrong, and he's gonna come to
Mhm.
meet up with the most gold you ever seen.
Spittoon is caving underwater using the old door tactic.
Yeah, same with Mark. He's doing the same thing.
So these watery nations know about it. Dar, by the looks of it, has mined the first diamonds
Congrats,
of the
Dar.
game. So
Othercon is just boating around.
Israel with the first diamonds of the games, it looked like that have not been found in chests. That have been mined.
Skylark found a zombie spawner. I'll see if we find something good from that.
And a mine shaft for
Oh, I clicked on him. And let me see his inventory. You got a gapple from that. And a respiration.
no, he
one book.
already and respiration, yeah. But I think he might have had the golden apple from where he got the golden pants.
Okay.
Dieter found a mine shaft, as did Plushie. Let's go visit Plushie because we haven't done so far. Representing Chile, it is a recorded round debut in adaptation, and now is I would say one of the underdogs in here. Plushie
He's not bad, but he's able to do stuff. So yeah.
Oh, he's certainly able to do stuff. I don't want to discredit like someone who has a
Jamie taking
0.5 kill
damage.
ratio.
That is the funniest thing. Like those is so annoying. Like you jump on them. If you jump on them, you're gonna take fall damage. But if you try to jump from the top of it to another block, it's not enough. Like it's slightly lower than a block, so you're not gonna be able to jump back to the block next to you, and you're gonna take fall damage on it again.
Nice.
So you should just never stand on a stalagmite.
I mean, like Jamie's mining every stalactite now.
Yeah.
Every stalagmite.
You realize how it
is in the
works.
way now. He's not taking any chances anymore. It's like I want to get out of this cursed type of cave as soon as I can. Sin makes an acquaintance with the skeleton's arrow. That we have the strafing skeletons of 1.9 and beyond, but no shields. So skeletons are gonna land a lot of shots in this round.
I'm gonna I just add a keybind
is strip mining allowed? Do you know? Because that's what Xmisha is doing, and
probably I don't know.
but Xmisha is not mining the gold here. Oh, probably because
it's allowed.
Doesn't have a iron pick yet, so he's gonna smelt this iron first.
I'm looking at I just added a keybind for the online players in my controls, and like now I can see, like for example, Fra is pretty close to that. It's food.
Remy got some stuff here, and I've got another spectator wandering around. but I don't know which one. Like, there's Kodrake is here. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
we're 4 of
the
us
fuck are
spectating.
you- Yeah, I know. I don't. What are they doing here?
Oh, Dargers took it.
But
and
Remy
then
is next to
damage.
another player as well. Fairly close. Let me. Oh, it's not that close actually.
I got a pearl from this.
Yeah, Remy is not that close to the man. The render distance to see the other players. By the time they see the other player's name, they'll be very far away. But that's Dai. Dai just got a creeper to the face. And representing Spain, ¿cómo estás? It's just dangers everywhere in these caves. Great
Yeah.
big caves, dangers everywhere.
I'm
Dieter
just
crafting a bow.
I'm just going around and I see players just being stuck with in their caves because of the amount of mobs.
Mm-hmm. And we do, it seems, have reduced amounts of mobs. Sin getting a few diamonds.
There is, but
He's going to get some diamonds, some gold as well very soon. And he's got a mine shaft linked to his cave system, so he's going to get bows and all that kind of gear. Lucky for him to have had that restart.
yeah,
The
Plushies and
BP for
mineshaft.
England finding that mine shaft.
There's so many
He's still
mineshafts.
naked and looks like he's tabbed out. And okay, no, all right, he's good. He good. He's gonna be all right, probably. I don't. Is there someone else nearby? Because it looks like.
Oh,
there's-
Scouted going to Nether.
Already. Oh, all right. Let's have a look then.
Oh my god,
Um,
the spawn is terrible. The Nether spawn is terrible. Like, actually, you can build up there, but like, he needs to go around just to get down. That's very interesting.
Why am I not teleporting to Skylord? What is this?
I just did the command. I just used TP Scouted and it worked.
Yeah, no, but yeah, the event. Oh well, we've got a bastion right here.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he gonna brave it?
oh my god, he's not getting there. Like, you see the chest, and he's definitely not getting there.
Well, you know he can get there, but there's gonna be some problems
No,
because
there's a guy, there's a piglin with a crossbow. He's gonna get shot off.
yeah, the piglin with a crossbow is a big problem. So is the skeleton, because those are different strategies than with the brutes, and there's a huge amount of brutes. Let's take a look at Kubaslav in his cave. Still Iron Man, and is gonna be finding a lot of gold on the way. There's a lot of players mining gold, so keep an eye out on chat to find all the good gold finders. And I think Ghost, like Cakes, does not realize that the caves go deeper, so he's strip mining at Y level 8.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It might not be aware that the caves.
still works, but it's kind of hard.
It
to
still
decide.
works. It still works. I mean, you'll eventually find a cave, you know, so that works.
Oh, Jamie's mining towards the spawner.
Very wise. So who's this? Okay, Plent just avoided a cave where there was diamonds, so I don't know if he'll eventually find them.
Remy got a
Remy
diamond
crafts
sword.
a diamond sword before enchantments. Oh, there's more diamonds down there. Yeah, Plent, if he comes into this cave eventually, will get.
Wait, Remy
revenge.
already has 18 diamonds? Wow.
Yeah, Remy has 18. Yeah. Made the diamond chestplate as well.
Roshi's at 9.
Yeah, that's I think a lot of it has been obtained through strip mining. That is somewhat not less. It's less fun. Skylord has made into the Bastion Remnant. What a, and you were thinking he couldn't, but he's doing it. He's
Yeah.
digging through it.
I don't want to see that just because I expect him to die, but
Well, in this method, he's not likely to die, but he's not likely to get anywhere fast, though.
yeah. So we'll come back at episode 5.
Yes. Yeah, he's not going to make some quick progress with this thing, but if that's not the same Bastion as he saw, though, that's not the same Bastion, is it? It's not. Is that a different Bastion? That seems like a different Bastion. I'm just being weirded out because I'm inside the netherrack. Okay, there you go. I feel like that's not the same bastion. Yeah, it's not the same bastion. You went and found a different bastion. There's another bastion if you go farther on. My God, so many bastions. Okay, Dargon is smelting above.
Carl is close to glow squid.
Oh, glow squid. How lucky.
Wow, the amount of mobs in some of these caves. Wow, crazy. Oh, Jake has 11 diamonds.
Tharv has a great big cave.
How do you
Does
take
not.
drowning damage? Oh, yeah, never mind. It's kind of easy in this version.
Yeah. Dieter has to make
Oh,
contraptions of protection.
Ra is in Spood's cave. He's going after him.
Well, that's gonna happen.